dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? This is KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about Dynamite, September 10th, 2025. Excalibur Taz Bryan on commentary. Bryan Danielson is now going to be more commentary for AEW, which I'm okay with. I like his commentary, and we're still in the Philly 2300 arena. Oh my gosh, I love this place, but I'm like, let's move on. I say that, and then I watch the show, and I'm like, oh, man, this place is perfect for this arena. We started off with a grudge match, Hangman Adam Page versus Josh Alexander. I really did enjoy this match. I knew they were going to go head-to-head with each other, but there was just some missed spots for both of them. Like, I was just like, all right, someone going, oh, you missed that? Oh, okay. I'm just here for the wrestling. And Don Callis on commentary, and man, they really hate Don Callis. I hate Don Callis. I'm not gonna lie. But after Hangman Adam Page beats Josh Alexander, he gets on the mic and he tells everybody that this is what he loves, and that's wrestling with a capital W. This is where the best wrestle, right? AEW. And as he's cutting his promo, here comes Don Callis again. But my boy Kyle Fletcher, he ain't getting over. Like people are like, well, they're booing him. I'm like, yeah, they're booing him, but they even chanted, "You're not ready." That's a big chant to chant at somebody that you're not ready, you know. And the socks chant is fucking stupid because he's not wearing socks with the shoes. I get it. But yeah, that got annoying, and even Hangman, I'll give it to him. He played into that. He was just like, yeah, you know, you should wear some socks, and that got the crowd to go, oh, he just said socks, yay! But Kyle Fletcher versus Hangman Adam Page at All Out in Toronto is going to be sweet. I'm a big Kyle Fletcher guy, and I think Kyle Fletcher has what it takes to be a top tier champion. Not right now, but I feel like in the future, if he gets away from Don Callis, he could be. So, we shall see when we get down the road. I think Kyle Fletcher is a star in the making. And is it in AEW? Maybe not. Could it be in other places? Maybe so. Just get him away from Don Callis. God. MJF. Man, I love when MJF is angry. I love angry MJF. He cuts this really great promo on Mark Briscoe, and he talks about, yeah, on my honeymoon night, I get out, and I open the door, my wife says, like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm married to wrestling. Well, married to hate, married to envy, married to just vengeance. You know, he goes off on this really great tangent about Mark Briscoe. And he's like, yeah, she says, if I leave right now, we're done. And guess what? I left. Door open and everything. And I'm like, you go, girl. And MJF is just like, I just love angry MJF promos. I really do. I really, really do. We get Renee with the books. They're in catering. They're like, yeah, we're in this $500,000 match in the main event tonight. Mox shows up. Oh no, Cutler. They see Cutler. They're like, yay, my boy. Hey. And Cutler's like, shut up, Bucks. Oh, that felt good. I'm like, you go, Cutler. And Bucks is like, man, we get no respect from nobody. The Mox shows up. And I love when Mox shows up. Everyone just kind of just runs away. Well, mostly everybody. He just, whee. And Mox just tells him, like, hey, I'll do a damn about the money. Mox, like, do your job tonight. And he walks away. And Bucks are like, oh, we get to keep the money if we win. All right. Monet and Emi Sakura versus Alex and Riho. Alex and Riho for the win. I just don't get Riho. I really don't. I don't understand the pop for her. Like I think she's cool, but I just don't understand it. And then Monet, you know, I don't know. This match was okay. Renee's with Ricochet in the Gates of Agony. All I can say is, aha! Ricochet challenges, I believe he challenges the Hurt Syndicate. Or did he do that last time? I don't know. He challenges Shelton Benjamin, tells him, like, hey, me and you, one-on-one, I leave my squad in the back, you leave your squad in the back, and let's make magic in, yeah. Then, aha! FTR come out. I don't care, but they beat up the production crew. You know, I just hope Cope and Christian just whoops that ass. The arts in Canada, you know. And they keep getting into it with the crowd. And I'm just like, one of these days, these crowd members are going to, unless they're planted, they're going to slap you in the face, man. Then we get Renee with the Hurt Syndicate. They answer back, and Shelton's like, yeah, I got you. I'll leave my guys in the back. You leave yours, and let's have a match. Shelton Benjamin versus Ricochet is up next, and talk about awesome Shelton Benjamin looking great in that ring, man. Especially for his age, he's just some well-oiled machine. And Ricochet selling the hell out of stuff for Shelton Benjamin was just awesome. But of course, Ricochet's a heel, and he doesn't play by the rules, and so Gates of Agony come out to help him get the win. Then the rest of the Hurt Syndicate come out, MVP, and Bobby, they get in a big old fight. But at All Out, this next Saturday, it will be the Gates of Agony and Ricochet versus the Hurt Syndicate. That should be a good one. Then we have a Hook promo. He's like, hey, I get it. Someone stepped up and blah, 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 blah. I'm glad the ops had my back. Maybe I should go at this alone. Or not. Then Hook. Then Tony is with Don and Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher can finally talk and speak without people chanting at him about his socks. And he goes, this is my time. My time is now. Blah, 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 blah. You know, same old crap. But I'm rooting for you, Kyle. I know you're not going to win that championship, but I'm rooting for you, buddy. Now, my match of the night, of Philadelphia street fight. Toni Storm channeling her inner ECW, especially that great Sandman spot, but channeling her inner Extreme versus Sky Blue. And man, staples to the boobies and butt and just in the privates. Oh my gosh, this match was crazy. They went balls to the wall in this one. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and they had VHS tapes. They had all types of weapons you can imagine. And of course, Toni Storm gets the win. There was a table with mouse traps. I was like, damn. Oh, you go, girl. I finally ordered my Toni Storm action figure. I finally pulled the trigger and said, I need this. I have my Toni Storm shirt. I need my Toni Storm action figure. It'll be here in the collection very, very soon. Very excited about that. But of course, after Toni gets the win, Julia comes out. Then Tekla. Then here comes Chris. And here comes Jamie Hayter. And I cannot wait for Toni Storm to take on Tekla, Chris, and Hayter in a fatal four-way for that championship, and I hope Toni Storm whoops all their asses and shows them why she is the AEW champion. Damn it. We have Renee with Willow and Harley. This is my moment of the night. I gotta just put that straight up out there, man. Harley, it's like I can't love you anymore, and then I just love you more. She starts singing the Willow. She's like, hey, you should join us, and I'll paint a cat on your face, paint a cat on your face. She sings it much better than I do, but man, I really love this part. Willow's like, hey, thank you, but I just can't, you shouldn't trust Chris Statlander, because I did, and I got my heart broken. And Harley's like, oh, but I can paint a cat on your face. And Harley and Renee do it in sync. I was like, bravo. Then now we get into our main event, the Ops and Brodito versus Mox Cult and the Books. And this was awesome. This was a really, really fun match, which I knew it was going to be. Come on, man. Look at all the talent in this ring. A back and forth battle. And I love when the Bucks come out. They got their government names. Oh, I laughed so hard. I was like, man, they're really pushing the envelope on this, and I love every second of it, man. But yeah, their government names as they come out. And after a gruesome battle, Mox, Colt, and the Bucks win. The Bucks get their money. They try to leave, but no. There's a beatdown after. It's just crazy. Bucks get chased out, but they got their money. They got their money. Then here comes Darby, Mr. Coffin Dropper himself. Tries to get Mox. But this is where I kind of scratch my head. I knew it was coming. But Daniel Garcia has turned his back to the AEW crowd, probably the Daddy Magic as well, and has joined the Mox cult. Wah, wah, wah. I love Daniel Garcia. I just don't think the Mox cult is for him. Or the Mox... I don't like the Mox cult itself. I want the Mox cult to go away. Yes, they're the Death Riders, but I call them the cult. Mox cult. And Yuta gets no love. So, at all. So, I don't think that's good for Yuta. Even though I like Wheeler Yuta. And, yeah, you too. Yeah, so, I scratched my head at this. I was like, oh, I guess. And my favorite part about it is he's going to do this really great spot with the chair. And then with Darby's face right into the chair, and Dan Garcia is going to stomp him, and he misses the first time. And Mox is like, hey, do it again. Do it again. And he's like, oh, yeah. Chair spot. Then it looks devastating. I think it would look better if he hit it the first time, but he misses the first time. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about Daniel Garcia going to the dark side? Huh? I'm not for it. I'm not for it at all, but we shall see where it goes, because I'll be tuning in every week. But that was a fun Dynamite. That was Dynamite September 10th, 2025. Excalibur, Taz, and Brian on commentary in Philly at the 2300 Arena. A lot of stuff coming up, all out, and they got a September to Remember show and all the good stuff, man. And you can get that all out show for $39.99 if you are an HBO subscriber. Is the deal with Prime over? I'm guessing so. All right, y'all. But I give this show a solid 4 out of 5. Match of the night was the Philadelphia Street Fight with Toni Storm and Sky Blue. Moment of the night is Harley singing "Paint a Cat on Your Face." All right, y'all. That's it. That's all. Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. I am K&B, the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
As John Moxley reeling, and he walks him up. Probably walks Moxley. Oh, wait.